How's it going, everybody? My name is Ender and welcome to another episode of our multiplayer Let's Play. Today we have episode 6 and I've got something kind of exciting to show you. A couple of hours ago I actually started and finished the Cave Spider XP farm that we had been looking at last episode. Now I did record the build process of it and I'm going to do something a little bit differently in today's episode. Usually I do live commentary throughout all my videos, and I am doing live commentary at this moment, but I'm going to play the clip and actually record commentary over it. It's something I won't do very often, but I feel like I'll be better able to explain what I'm building if I'm not actually building it and just watching the clip. So let's hop down here. I'm going to actually show you the finished product. Now, all that I have left to do is add in pistons that actually crush the spiders. That way they have less hearts of health and it's quicker for you to actually kill them, and you don't have to use a sword. Right now I've just been using a sword. It's a little bit of a waste, but it's okay. Now in the sped up, or not the sped up, but in like the time lapse of the build that I'm going to show you, I don't have all these nice decorations done, meaning like the staircase and stuff like that. I just basically had set it up to where it was functional. Now guys, unfortunately on SMP this setup is pretty laggy. It completely works to where you do get the XP. As you can see, I'm already level 15 and the spiders don't escape. However, when there's a lot of them in there, it looks like they do. So it looks like they're all coming out of their cage and that they're all over the place, and sometimes they even bump into you, but they don't hurt you at all because they're actually trapped in here. So it's a little bit glitchy when you look at it, but it actually functions pretty well. I'm not going to sit there and really show you right now. We have time to do that after the clip plays, but I just figured I'd tell you guys that. That's what's up. Now, I will have some more regular live commentary after the build, as long as there's some time left. But, without further ado, let's get to that. And if you've got any questions, because it might be a little bit difficult to see what's going on as it is sped up, I am going to try to explain everything the best I can. But if you do have any questions, the comment section is open below, and I'll be sure to answer it. It's a pretty easy build, guys. It's nothing too difficult, and I still want to make all of this look a bit nicer, but we'll figure it out. So I hope you enjoy, guys. Alright, now the first thing that you should note is that the room is 9 by 8 by 5 blocks tall. Now as we expand this wall here one block out, it actually turns into 9 by 9 by 5 blocks tall. Now this sets up nicely for the water streams, as you're going to see me place here. You basically just want to fill one wall with water streams, depending on where you want the mobs to be going. I want them moving towards my my mine shaft, so that's why I have them going that way, but it's really based off wherever you want them going and however your base sets up. And as you can see here, I'm grabbing some wood for the mine shaft for a workbench. Having an abandoned mine shaft nearby is really helpful. You never have to run to your storage room because you don't really run out of wood down here. Now you're gonna need only 9 stairs because, as I mentioned, the room is 9 blocks wide, and you want to place stairs all along the wall on the 9th block right after the water stream ends. Now I'm breaking blocks too high above the stairs, but we will eventually replace that row of blocks, and it'll only be a 1 block gap because that's all that these cave spiders need to get through. Now you need to pick your center point, just line it up with the spawner, and that's where the mobs will actually be channeled to. So now I'm just breaking some gravel now. Now occasionally, guys, you'll see me run to my craft bench. Now I did edit out any trips upstairs to the storage room. I did have to make probably like 3 or 4 of them. Not too bad though. Now you're gonna need exactly 9 signs. Now what we're gonna do is place them 1 block above and 1 block behind your row of stairs. So the thing to be careful about is we're placing the signs on top of each other, as you can see here. So if you break the first one that you placed, the rest of them will all fall down, so be careful about that. This is going to stop our water stream from flowing back into our initial water stream. So then you just place a water source on both ends of our stairs, and it meets in that middle point that we dug out, and it goes farther. That's where you're going to channel the cave spiders to in order to set up any sort of killing device you want. I'm just doing a basic one. I will eventually install pistons. That way it leaves them with 1 heart of health, and it's easier to punch them, but I've just been using a sword basically to kill them off now. So you can see here I'm really just cleaning up the area. I basically started building the spawner right in the middle of this abandoned mine shaft, and just, you know, went with whatever terrain was there. So it was about time that, you know, I cleaned things up and actually made it a bit nicer. And here you're gonna see me go light up a couple of caves. And then I realized that there is another spawner here. You're gonna see me go and tame it or whatever, conquer it, light it up. But I realized that I probably could have had both spawners active at the same time if I had wanted to. It would have been a high efficiency system. But guys, with how glitchy it is on SMP, I didn't really find it worth it. And you know, the spawner's there in case we can ever pick up spawners again with Silk Touch. I believe right now we can't. Maybe in 1.3 we will be able to. Anyways, back to work here now. You want to make sure that everything is definitely sealed up, that way no spiders can escape. It might look like they're escaping if you're playing on a multiplayer server, but they're not. It's just a little bit glitchy. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here. Now what you need to do, you're going to see a random spider spawn here when I break some torches. Hopefully that won't happen as often. It didn't happen again. It was kind of like a freak accident. So nothing you can really do about it, I guess. Anyways, let me figure out what I'm doing here. I did watch this playthrough once, but it's always nice to see it again. Now what you want to do, I believe what I'm going to do here, yeah, is you want to make sure the spiders only have a 1 block gap above the signs. Now you can see me leaving the center block empty, but that's simply so I can walk through there and place torches, or I mean remove the torches rather. So yeah, you want to make sure above all water streams they only have a 1 block height. It makes it so they can't climb up the walls. They only need 1 block of space to actually move, or at least to be pulled by water channels. So now what you want to do is in the space right after this this next water stream ends, you want to build up a 1 by 1, a 1 block wide basically tunnel. And I went up, I believe, 3 blocks from the level where the water stream was actually at. Here I'm just cleaning up more of the area, as I said, just abandoned mine shaft here. So I believe I went up 3 blocks, and on the 3rd block I placed the iron bar that you need. Now this part's a bit, I don't know, I'm not exactly sure if I like this system. A lot of people use it. It's where, like I said, you have the iron bar, and on single player it works fantastic, no problems whatsoever, works great. On multiplayer it seems to be a bit buggy. I don't know, it definitely works. Like I was able to grind a lot of XP off of it, which was great, but I don't know, it's not completely stable, it feels like. But you know, it's really not the end of the world. And here's just more digging out. So not much is going on with that, to be honest. Now let's see, I believe coming up here I will place the iron block, and you're gonna see me go kind of like on a suicide mission to take all the torches off of the spawner. Alright, so here's the iron bar. You want to have it kind of floating, only attached to 1 block above there. You can pause the video if you need to see what I mean. Now guys, just a little quick note, this isn't a full tutorial. I actually saw a tutorial on this spawner. I am just relaying the information to you guys, because a lot of you wanted to know how I built it. And here I am preparing for a little mission to take the torches off, so I'm putting away just about everything. I actually take off all my armor, and I only grab what's not important, that way I have room in the chest, so like gravel and stuff like that. And one way I found that's really good for lighting or for taking off the torches is, rather than trying to leave yourself a way to get out, seal up the trap completely. As you're gonna see here, I make sure there's only a 1 block gap above the water stream. And if everything's sealed, then what you do is you take the torches off, let these spiders start spawning in, let them actually kill you. Now if you have like 40 levels of XP, I wouldn't recommend doing it because you'll lose it, but it's a real simple way. If you just let them kill you. Now I actually stop here on half a heart, and I had to wait for another batch of spiders to spawn in, but as long as you have a bed nearby, you can spawn back in, get your stuff, and be good to go. But you're gonna see here, I continue working, and I start killing the spiders. Now all the spiders are contained in the trap. I do get all the XP and all of their drops. However, it's going to look like they are going insane, escaping and such. As you can see, it looks like they're out, but they are not. That's just one of the unfortunate downfalls of being on an SMP server. Now I realized early on here that where I was standing to kill them was far too close, and they were actually able to hit me and poison me, which is not cool. So what I did was I realized that you can actually hit a mob from like 3 or 4 blocks away. So what you'll see that I do is I raise the platform and bring it back, so that way I can stand far enough away to where they can't hit me, and I can still kill them, and then you just run up and get their XP. So as you can see, it's a pretty buggy looking situation, but if you're gonna build this on single player, it'll be smooth as can be, and there won't be any problems. I can verify that because I actually have a double cave spider XP spawner, XP farm on one of my worlds, so it will run completely fine, just not on SMP, to be honest. But see, as you can see, I moved the platform back some, and it's a lot easier to actually kill them. And then what you do is you have to break out this side panel that's level. That way you can actually pick the blocks up kind of through the corner. It's a little bit of a sneaky move, but it works great. Well guys, so that's about it. I just grind XP for a little bit longer. So I hope that was easy enough to explain. I'm going to get back to the regular video here. We're going to go back to some live commentary. If you have any more questions about how to build this spawner, just let me know. I'm going to try to link the official tutorial if I can find it again. But I'm sure I'll be sure to answer any comments that you guys leave, any questions that you needed answered as soon as possible. So don't hesitate to do that, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Alright guys, well it looks like that our XP farm is for the most part done. I do have to install some sticky pistons in order to crush them. Now I do have the slime balls necessary. I'm going to need 2 sticky pistons total. But I honestly don't want to mess with it right now because I have to find a way to kind of turn off the spawner. I have to go in there and light it up because it's a bit glitchy to try to work on while the mobs are still spawning here on SMP. So I'll have to figure out how to do that. It's not too difficult, it's just kind of going to be a pain to do so. But anyways, I wanted to do something real quick. We don't have very much time left in this episode because that kind of took up most of the time building out the spawner. However, I mentioned that we needed to start growing some reeds, some sugarcane. I call them reeds. I know they are sugarcanes. As you can see, we've got 15 XP levels, and I'm getting ready to enchant stuff, but I need to make a book and some bookshelves for our enchantment table setup. And I was lucky. I found 3 reeds nearby, 3 sugarcanes. A viewer was kind enough to tell me that they saw the sugarcanes when I was recording the last episode out when I was looking out on my balcony out that way. And this is the only sugarcanes really nearby my base, and I was lucky to go grab them. I got 3 of them now. And I just wanted to point out one more thing that I forgot to tell you. We finally are getting enough melons to make it a food source. They seem to grow in a lot faster here on SMP than they would on single player. That might just be me, but that's what it seems like. So I'm pretty excited we can finally make that our food source, our permanent source of food rather. And I'm pretty excited about that. But I just wanted to get this sugarcane planted, and then off camera I will let them grow and harvest them repeatedly. That way we can get the 30 bookshelves that we need in order to, or the 30 bookcases rather, in order to make the enchantment table setup. And as you can see, we still have more of the watermelon growing. I actually harvested the whole lot right before I came up and started recording this, which was literally less than a minute and a half ago, and already 3 more grew in. So it's really, really awesome. But anyways, this section here, this land of tilled soil, is going to be for wheat. We're going to hopefully get bread as another source of food. So this is going to be for sugarcane over here. Now, I will have to come up with a good design for a sugarcane farm. However, right now, I don't really have very many of these to grow, so I'm just simply going to plant them around the water source here. It's nothing fancy. I'll probably eventually, once I get my water setup worked out to where I can have the most of these growing, I'll put half slabs over them. That way the sugar canes won't fall into the water and I won't have to go down and grab them. But we're just going to let these grow, and it's going to take quite some time. Look at that, another melon. It's going to take quite some time to get up to 30 bookcases. But once we get there, by that time we'll probably have enough XP to do a nice enchantment, which I'm really excited about. So I think I'm going to end it here, guys. It might be a bit shorter than usual. I usually try to keep these at 30. There are 25 to 30 minute episodes, as I told you guys. But it was a bit different today. Wasn't all live commentary. It's been a bit more editing than I'm used to, but I totally love editing, so I definitely do not mind doing that. So I think, like I said, I will end it here. I want to thank you all for watching. Leave any comments down below if you got any questions or feedback or support or anything like that. Look at that skeleton. Look at him hiding right there. That is crazy. Hey, skeleton, man. I do have a bow. I should try to go shoot him, but it'd kind of be a waste of arrows. I want to see if he'd stay there. That'd be kind of cool to have like a pet skeleton. Probably be annoying though. Anyways, like I said, feel free to leave any comments if you got anything to say, and if you have any other questions that are longer, you can just send me a PM. I do read them all. I don't respond to all of them, not because I can't, but because some of them get to be a bit ridiculous. Some people request and ask me to do some things that are kind of stuff I won't do, but that's a topic for another day. Anyways, I'm rambling on here as I usually do. Have a great day, guys, and I will see you all next time. Peace.